What's up, everybody? It's Wednesday the 4th. It's like 10:30 in the morning. I'm outside because the baby's in there eating breakfast. I didn't get back on here yesterday. The doctor said I either have tinnitus or a pop disc. And he gave me a steroid, an anti-inflammatory, and a muscle relaxer. And I took one muscle relaxer and I'm not taking any more medicine. The worst part of it was it cut me right off from our father. I was in such a bad mood, angry about everything. When I was young, I'd take 10 of those Flexerals, smoke a half ounce of weed, and walk. I couldn't get out of bed yesterday. It was bad. And I could not hear our father. So before I lose contact with my father, I will suffer through this pain. I just looked on here on my site that proof of the audio attack has 25 views. When you search it and it comes up like related videos, there's videos all around it of other people, a guy with microwave attacks, and mine says no views. So it went from 25 to 0. I must have made him mad. Yesterday my phone went nuts. I listened to the video, and after that my phone, I went to type a comment, and my phone just kept texting, just writing and writing and writing. I would try and hit clear, and it just powered through the clear. Oh, XX, all kind. It was insane. I shut it off, tried to reboot it 3 times. Finally got it to work. Like, I don't know if the noise did it, or if they're just messing with me now because I pissed them off. I got about the attack. Listen, that happens, say, between 2 and 3 out of every 5 times I pull into the driveway. That one was one of the louder ones. Sometimes it's a lower pitch. Sometimes it's almost ear-shattering. It's such a high pitch. It happens all the time. And I don't know what it is. Like, it sounds like feedback. It sounds like you're holding up a microphone to a speaker, but it comes out of everywhere and nowhere. I cannot find where they have that thing. But when I do, I'm going to rip it out. I got them. Like, I got them. There's no other deny. There's nothing to deny now. It's right in front of them. Come do something about it, basically. Sorry. I'm in pain. This hurts, man. Since Sunday, everything has gone insane. I have something on tape, man. Wait till you hear it. I'm going to tell you in order what happened, and then I'll tell you what he told me. Alright, so Sunday night, I was out on the porch. It was about a little after 3 in the morning. And my yard, all the way up in the back, is woods. You get deer and bear and everything. Never see the bear, just the droppings, but the deer are always in there. And we heard somebody walking. And I know the difference between someone walking on 2 feet and someone walking on 4. And Liz heard the walking, and I looked, and we have like a little fort set up for her kids. And I saw 2 red dots. Like, it was the faintest, I know what I saw. And then something ran. And what started it was me and my mouth. I walked down off the porch and told him, if you're government, you don't scare me. If you're a demon, I called it a bunch of derogatory names that I can't say on here. And then it ran, and like a minute later, we heard 3 doors up from us, there's a set of brothers that live there. The one's an addict, the other one's a drunk. But the sound that we heard, I thought they were murdering somebody up there. It sounded like some poor lady was getting chopped alive. The most blood-curdling, horrible, rotten sound. I lived here my whole life. I've heard all the animals. Never in my life have I heard this. If it was an animal, it was a deer and it was taken down by a lion. I thought, alright, maybe it was a deer and it was attacked by a dog or a pack of dogs. Because it was horrible. I can't even describe the noise that this thing made. But if it was a pack of animals, man, it would have made a ruckus. Like this thing, and it was female. Like even Liz said, it sounds like a female's being murdered. It was horrible. And I believe what it was, I aggravated them demons. They were back there. I seen the eyes. I seen 2 red dots. There's nothing that will convince me otherwise. So then, I went to bed, and now I'm trying to do the timeline right. Monday was the 2nd. I went out, came home, I went to pay this stupid phone bill. Came home. I looked in the back of the yard, and there's a rose bush, a wild rose bush next to the little creek and an apple tree. And something stepped out. I saw a shadow. It wasn't solid. Something stepped out from behind this bush. I ran up there, and I was praying. I said, Father, give me your eyes. Let me see what you see, please. Show me what I'm looking at. And I yelled to Liz. I said, is the wind blowing down there? Because this wind came. And she said, yeah. And right as she said, yeah, the wind, it was like someone opened a cave. The wind was like 30 degrees. And I heard him. He said, they want to know who you are. So I prayed, told it to leave. That night, the baby goes to bed, I go and lay down. And I'm praying, begging him, please tell me what this all means. Show me what you want me to do. I understand you have a purpose for me. I'm tired of denying it. Like, just do it. And then, he told me. I was laying in my bed crying, and one of them tears came out that are almost like cooking oil. And it felt like there was a million little spikes on my face right here. And I grabbed it and went like this, and I saw a flash. And I moved my arm around and tried to recreate, but it was pitch dark in the room. When I went like this, like it was just maybe a half a second of just this white light. And then it was gone. And I woke up, and I told Liz everything he had told me. And we came out on the porch, and it was 3:08, and that thing started screaming again. I was talking to Liz about everything that I had just been given, and it started again. And I was in the middle of watching something on YouTube, shut it off, went into my apps, opened my camera, and got it. I'm going to post it. I'll do this video, and then I'll post that. It's only a couple seconds long, 30 seconds. Between 2 seconds and 7 seconds in, you could hear it. That's muffled because it sounds like it's coming from up the street that way this time. Now listen. If someone can identify this as an animal, please do it for me, because I can't understand why every night at 3 o'clock this thing's screaming bloody murder. I keep hearing her, like it's female. And I've been attacked by Lilith before. I know I was. The name that pushed into my head after this stuff happened to me, before any of this even happened to me. I can't even talk about it on here because it's such a vile subject. Like a succubus kind of a thing. Lilith. I keep getting Lilith. I keep getting it. That's all I hear. It's a her. I know it's a her. So yeah. That's where everything is. The stuff with the sound, I don't know what. See, I understood from him the other night that it's a beacon. That I thought it had something to do with MK Ultra, or trying to separate your frontal lobe from the rest of your brain so that they could. I thought it was to attack my wife and my son. Because at first she didn't hear it, but then she started praying and God let her hear it. I'm wondering if everybody could hear it. Like, if there's that audio video, if you can't hear that sound, you got to put something in the comments. Because, man, I need to know if you can't hear that sound. It's horrible, and it's consistent, man. And then, for a while, there was one coming out of the house somewhere. I don't know what they did or what the point of it is. My father told me that it's a beacon. That's what I got. That they're coming here to get me. For some reason, they got it out against me. But I believe it has to do with what he told me, what my purpose is. So, I'm going to end this here and make another one. Love yous. God bless. Oh, no. After this video, I'm going to post the scream. If someone can identify it as an animal, I caught the last scream. As soon as I started recording, I got the last one, then it stopped. If you could identify it, please do. Because unless you hear it with your own 2 ears, the whole long, rotten yell, you'd never believe it.